Hello, everyone. This is StrawberryShorty back with Class of the Living Dead, and hoping that we don't have any more of the issues we had yesterday with characters disappearing and no music, because I literally was exiting out of the game, like, constantly. Huh? Is that? I sit straight up and blink around the dark chemistry lab in confusion. Ronco sits near the door on guard duty. Yeah, that's right, we heard the sound on the stairs. UML and Kay are still asleep, as you can tell by the fact that they're standing there with their eyes open. You couldn't even shut the eyes. But if we're all here... Oh, there is music. It's really quiet. I keep having to adjust the volume, because watching the last video back, the music box audio was drowning me out, but... The sound comes again, distinct footsteps on the emergency stairs. I hear it too. It started just before you woke up. Do you think it's a zombie? I don't know. The footsteps sound too calm. Around us, the others stir as well. What's going on? We hear someone walking on the emergency stairs. Huh? Should we go see who it is? We can't go out there. What if the zombies get back in and undo all the work we did? The work we did, Kay? Oh, shut up. The work Tatsumi died for. So if it's a survivor, I suppose you'd like us to just leave them out there to die? We can't do that. Ugh. Hate when that happens. I don't know, but we have to find out. I have weapons and I'll be cautious. I'll be fine. I feel like there was a line from Ronco that we missed. But it's not showing up here. You and Mel are right. Someone needs to find out what's going on. Should I do it? Volunteer to investigate the stairs? Let someone else handle it. I'll volunteer because I want to know. I'll go see who's out there. No, it's too dangerous. I have weapons and I'll be cautious. It'll be fine. I guess someone has to go. Whatever, just make sure not to lead any zombies back in here, okay? You're all heart. Although we boarded up most of the windows. Again, as shown in this view of the background. It's a simple matter to free the emergency exit that leads up to the balcony. It probably shouldn't be. This shouldn't take long. If you need help, just shout. I will. It feels strange to be on the emergency stairs by myself. The night air is cold and I shiver. I step out to have a clear view of the other landings. There, up above. A man is walking up the stairs. Although his movements are slow, it doesn't look like the shambling gait of a zombie. Maybe it's the brother. Hello? I take a few cautious steps up after him. Who are you? Jeez. Oh, thank God. He turns at the sound of my voice and hurries down the emergency stairs, nearly tripping in his haste. Bloodstains cover his clothes and skin, but his eyes are still human and alert. When I saw the boarded-up windows, I'd hoped I might find survivors here. I just barely got past the zombies down there. How did you get onto the emergency stairs? I climbed up the wall. I didn't think I had much of a choice. Now that he says that, I could see his fingertips are raw from when he used them to climb up the wall of the school. He must have been desperate. How did he climb up the wall? My name is Tarao, by the way. I'm Shorty. This is a safe place, right? Can I come inside? I mean, you're already inside. I want to let him in, but is it really safe? What's wrong? I'm a survivor like you. Just to make sure, you weren't bitten, were you? Of course not. The memory of how Tatsumi clung on to his humanity for his final moments haunts my thoughts. We don't know for sure how long someone could last after being bitten. Taro glances down at himself and blinks as if noticing the blood for the first time. Oh, I see why you might have some concerns. I swear I wasn't bitten, though. If I can just clean myself up, you'll see. Alright, that sounds fair. If he's willing to let us check him over, then he must be pretty confident he wasn't bitten. Follow me. Why are you here? You're back. What happened? Oh, who's this? This is Tarao. He's another survivor. It's good to meet you. Thank you. I'm going to clean off this blood to prove to your friend here that I wasn't bitten. And then I hope we'll be able to work together. Like, how are you going to clean that off? It's on your shirt. We secured the first floor, so it should be safe enough. You can clean up in the bathroom. Even knowing another survivor made it this far has me feeling better about a lot of things. Here's hoping he was right when he says he wasn't bitten. I lead Tarao into the hall and to the bathroom door. We still have running water for now, so it should be fine. Great, this shouldn't take long. He seems exuberant at the chance to clean off the blood, or maybe just because he's with other people again. Who knows what he's had to go through to reach us? Guy's probably a serial killer. Once Terrell washes out the blood in the bathroom, the difference is staggering. I quickly check him and confirm he has no bites. Still, has not changed in the slightest. They did not even take the blood stains off his arms and face. If that much blood to get on him without any of it being his, he must have seen some horrific things. Or he just fell. Come on, I'm sure everyone will be relieved to know you're okay. I'm sure, in particular, Kay will be thrilled. He's fine. In that case, are you hungry, sir? We still have some food left from dinner. Oh yes, thank you, that would be wonderful. Hey, don't go giving our supplies away, see? But he's one of us now. While she gets some of the leftover food, Terrell sits down with us. Thank you for letting me join your group. I know I'm an outsider here, so I promise I'll do whatever I can to help. Can you fight? I can defend myself, but I prefer not to fight. It's sort of the opposite of my calling. Oh, are you a doctor? Close, I'm a nurse. What should I say? It'll be useful to have someone here with medical knowledge, or it's good to have an adult here. I'll say the first one. Adults mean nothing in the zombie apocalypse. It'll be useful to have someone with medical knowledge here. We've been doing all right for ourselves. Yeah, but this guy's actually been trained. Our combined first aid knowledge can only go so far. Terrell does this sort of thing for a living. If we run into any serious trouble, he'll know what to do. I'll certainly do my best. So if you're a nurse, does that mean you work at a hospital? I work at National Hope Hospital. I managed to get out, but... Did you say National Hope? I knew this would tie back to the brother. She stares at Terrell with an intensity I've never seen from her before, even when she was fighting zombies. That's right. Are you familiar with it? My brother is a patient there. Oh? Do you know if he's alive? Are the patients okay? He's a little boy. Maybe you'll recognize his name. Even if I know your brother, I won't be able to give you an answer. Then... The hospital was in utter chaos. The infection spread like wildfire. Patients, doctors, nurses, staff, everyone was turning. I escaped, but I don't know how many other survivors there are. I'm sorry. If I knew about your brother, I'd tell you. I have to go there. No, it's too dangerous. But he's my brother. Terrell just came from the hospital. If he says it's too dangerous to go there now, then we should listen. I don't think I would listen, honestly. Because, this is like now or never time. If her brother somehow managed to survive, he's probably in real trouble. We won't do your brother any good by rushing in and getting ourselves killed. Sitting around here won't do us any good either. We're all exhausted, Mel. Once we rest, we can come up with a plan for saving your brother. Seriously? Of course, we can replenish our weapons and make sure we have a good plan to get him out safely. Okay. She seems pretty disheartened, but I don't blame her. Even if we come up with the world's best plan, there's a good chance her brother didn't survive. I guess we'll need to rearrange things if Terrell's going to sleep here now. You don't have to go through any trouble for me. It's no trouble. We still have some cloth we can use for blankets, and it shouldn't be hard to rearrange the desks to make more space. Of course, we were expecting Tatsumi to be here with us. Don't forget, we should also consider closing off the emergency exit again. If Terrell made it to the stairs, it's not inconceivable that a zombie could do the same. I had to climb up onto the balcony. I doubt a zombie could do the same. All the same, we should be cautious. We're saying same way too much. How should I help? Help with Terrell's sleeping arrangements, or help re-barricade the emergency exit? I'll do the exit, because... do they really need help with the sleeping arrangements? I feel like this could be figured out easily enough. Okay, should we just nail the board into place again? It might be weakened from us pulling it out. We still have some extra planks. Let's use one of those. We'll also need to consider a more permanent solution so we can leave while keeping the place secured. I'll make sure everything looks fine on the emergency stairs, too. While you would talk Kay into helping her arrange a sleeping space for Terrell, Ronko and I find some leftover planks of wood we can use. This should do the trick. Huh? Mel said she was going out to make sure the emergency stairs were safe, but I don't see her out there now. Where did she go? Cold pit forms in my stomach. Everybody running off! Oh, did she go to the hospital? What? Mel's missing again? Seriously? She must have gone to the hospital. What? Oh no? That was the girl asking about her brother, wasn't it? This is all my fault. You had no way of knowing. Darn it, Mel. I saw how she was behaving. I should have kept a closer eye on her. Maybe we're overreacting. She might have simply decided to investigate something. After all, there's no way out from the emergency stairs right now, is there? That's right. That's why it's relatively safe from the zombies. When Mel heard Terrell talk about how he was able to climb to the balcony to read the stairs, I'd bet anything she climbed down the same way. Oh no, this is awful. You have no idea how much chaos the hospital was in. We can't let Mel run into danger alone like this. Besides, I know how much she cares about her brother. She needs help. I'll go after her. What? She can't have gotten too far. It won't take me long to catch up with her. No, you can't. It's too dangerous. I'll be fine, Yua, I promise. Someone has to go after her. My reassurance doesn't seem to help Yua at all. Tears well up in her eyes and she shakes her head. You don't understand. I love you, Shorty. She lunges forward and throws her arms around me as she cries. You've put yourself in too much danger already, and I thought it was finally over, but now for you to leave the school and try to find Mel? Yua? I'm afraid I'll never see you again. I mean, I kind of get where she's coming from. That would be terrible. Her distress twists my heart, but the thought of Mel out there alone makes me feel sick. I have to go after her. I need to at least try. How can I make Yua understand? Kiss her and promise to return, or remind her that Mel's in danger? I'm gonna remind her that Mel's in danger. You're worried about me going into danger, but what about Mel? It won't help for both of you to be in danger. Let's be real, she does not care about Mel as much as she cares about us. If I leave now, I can help her before it's too late. Yua, I can't just abandon her out there. Without responding, Yua pulls away from me. She turns around and covers her face. Her shoulders shake as she sobs. I'm sorry. I promise we'll both come back safely. You shouldn't go alone. There's no need for more people to put themselves in danger. I can handle this. The streets are pretty dangerous. I doubt you'll reach the hospital without running into zombies. Plus, didn't we leave a horde of them outside the school? Good thing I'm armed, then. I just hope Mel had the presence of mind to take weapons with her, too. I double-check my weapons and then walk to the balcony. This is it. Since the exit is closed, I'll need to get off the balcony here and climb down to the ground. This must be how Mel did it. I glance down at the zombie-filled streets around the school and then slowly begin my descent. Mel had gone into the heart of danger in an attempt to save her brother. Will I catch up to her in time, or are the streets too dangerous? Will the others be safe back in the school without us? Find out in the next chapter. So far, this is proving to be a way more eventful story than the other ones. Like, I'm kind of invested in this plot and want to see where it goes. I hit the street at a run to put distance between myself and the zombies. The school really did become a place of safety. Out here, I feel exposed and vulnerable. An attack could come from any side. Alert, weapons ready if I need them. I run down the street in the direction of the National Hope Hospital. There. Up ahead, a distant figure hurries in the same direction. It's too far to tell for sure, but it doesn't look like a zombie. I increase my speed and sprint forward until I can clearly make out her silhouette. Mel! Huh? She stops and turns around. What are you doing here? Did you think we wouldn't notice you were missing? I knew you'd figure it out eventually and guess where I was going, but I thought I'd have more time. Mel, you might as well leave. I'm not going back to the school with you. I don't care how dangerous it is. I'm going to look for my brother, and that's final. Short of actually knocking her unconscious and dragging her back, I doubt anything would make her change her mind now. What should I say? I never intended to make you go back, or at least let me come with you. Say at least let me come with you. At least let me come with you. If she won't listen to reason and turn back, this is the next best thing. What? I know I can't talk you out of this, but it's too dangerous to go alone. I can help you. But then you'll be in danger. If you don't want me to be in danger, then are you coming back to the school with me? No. Then I'm going with you. You're sure about this? Yes. I don't understand. She no longer looks angry, but she stares into my eyes with confused sort of exhaustion. Why? Didn't I just explain? No, I mean, it makes sense that I would put myself in danger from my brother. He's my brother and all, but you don't even know him. And that means I shouldn't want to help? There are countless people you could look for. Why him? Because I came to help you. We really haven't thought about our family at all. Even so, why would you put yourself in danger for my sake? Is this going to be where we have to say, I love you? Even though I'm really just doing this because I'm a good person. Mel, our paths crossed when the outbreak began and we've been walking the same path ever since. I'm not going to let it end like this, with you walking into danger while I stay behind. Oh. If I went back to the school now and let you go on alone, I'd never forgive myself. I don't... What? Her shoulders slump and she stares down at the ground. No one has ever cared about me enough to risk their life for me. I assume no one ever would. I care. I step closer to her and put my hands gently on her shoulders. Maybe things were like that in the past, but you're not alone anymore. She lifts her head and stares into my eyes. Oh, Shorty, it helps so much to hear that. And if I could pick one person to have on my side for this, it would be you. I feel like we truly understand each other at last. What should I do? Kiss her or head for the hospital? I'm going to pick head for the hospital. She's kind of the one I'm leaning towards romancing, but this does not feel like the time for a kiss. We don't have much time. We should head to the hospital. Of course. She steps away. There's an unreadable expression on her face for a moment, but even as I try to decipher it, it vanished. Follow me. I'm glad we were in this together. We have a much better chance of helping her brother this way than if she was on her own. We continue down the street in the direction of the hospital. When you found me, I was just working out an alternate plan. Alternate? I originally intended to walk straight to the hospital, but... She points at the end of the street. Where a horde of zombies mills about. Everywhere I've looked is the same. They congregate around larger buildings, most likely where they hope to find survivors. which means there's a lot of them between here and the hospital. We'll want to save most of our firepower for the hospital itself. Exactly. We need a way to get closer to the hospital without encountering too many zombies. Did you come up with something? Sort of. Follow me. I hurry after Mel. Her steps are brisk and decisive. Despite her hedging, she must have confidence in her plan. Hedging? At last she stops and points to something on the ground. A manhole? There shouldn't be any zombies in the sewers. Everyone always turns to the sewers. So then, you want to climb into the sewers, travel that way, and come up on a street closer to the hospital. That's the idea. Navigating down there could be rough, but it might be our best option. Unless there's zombies in the sewers, and then we're screwed. Let's give it a try. We crouch and work together to lift the manhole cover. A narrow ladder leads down into the darkness. Why is there always a sewer section? That's what I think. Never mind. Come on, let's go. I start to climb down the ladder, but a distant sound makes me pause. Do you hear footsteps? And they're running. It can't be zombies. Do the zombies not run? We whirl around in time to see two people running towards us. As they get closer, I draw a sharp breath of disbelief. Is that you and Ronco? Why would they come out here after you? Hey, wait for us. She waves and the two of them sprint down the street towards us. I'm glad to see we made it in time. We just left Kay all alone with the would-be serial killer. He's gonna kill Kay. What are you doing here? We're coming with you. Huh? You didn't expect us to believe you were going to convince Mel to come back, did you? We guessed pretty quickly that either she'd insist on going or you'd plan to go with her from the start. Wow, am I that predictable? So we're coming too, to help you find Mel's brother. What should I say? I really appreciate this, or you should get back to safety. I'm just going to say I appreciate it. I really appreciate this. I couldn't ask them to go into danger with us, but for them to want to do it, it really touches my heart. Plus, we're going to need help, although I don't think Yua can do much. I never expected you two to want to come with us. Safety in numbers, it's much better this way. If Mel hadn't snuck out alone, we could have all gone together from the start. It's easy to say that now. She wanted to go, we said no. But if Mel had asked a team to go with her, I'm pretty sure the group consensus would have been that it was too dangerous. Thanks, guys. You're all willing to help me find my brother? Absolutely. She's really just here for me. The school is secure enough now for Kay and Tara to be fine on their own. You two need our help more than they do. I'm telling you, we're going to go back, and they're going to be missing, and Kay is totally going to have been murdered by him. If you're also going to put yourselves in danger, I suppose I can't stop you. She turns away, but I can tell she's really quite touched by their arrival. Well, we were just about to head down into the sewers. We figured it'll be safer down there than on the streets. That sounds like a good idea. And a smelly one. Backing out? I'm going. Then I guess it's time for us to check out the sewers. It's surprisingly well lit down here and very white. Oof, Yua was right. It stinks down here. It's pretty dark, but I don't see any zombies. Mel drops down alongside me and turns on a flashlight. I came prepared. Her light illuminates the path we'll need to take through the cold sewer tunnels. The other two join us and we set out. Is there an exit close enough to the hospital to make this worthwhile? There should be. I remember seeing it. It looks like we can roughly follow the streets, so as long as we remember where we came from, we should be able to get there. Our footsteps echo through the tunnel as we walk. I heard something. We freeze, weapons ready. Something rustles up ahead. Could a zombie have gotten down here already? A bat bursts out of the darkness and swoops toward us with a cry. Eek! It flies over our heads and continues in the other direction. Vampire bat? Can the bats carry infection? Why are there bats down here? It's probably not any happier about being here than you are. Let's get out of here before we find out if it has any friends. Agreed. The hospital should be this way. Stay alert, but let's hurry. Finally, we emerge from the sewer entrance closest to the hospital. At first, the fresh air is a relief, but then the stench of rotting flesh reaches us and I gag. Ugh, what in the... Still school zombies. Zombies have the hospital surrounded. They mill about the grounds and beat against the walls. There are far more of them here than at the school. Oh no. And they see us. The closest zombie turns slowly, then staggers forward almost eagerly, as if excited to see easier prey within their reach. Run! We're on the side! I see a broken window! With Mel in the lead, we race toward the hospital. It's just clear enough of zombies that we should be able to get inside. I just hope there aren't more zombies waiting for us on the other side. Our pursuers groan as they get closer and closer. Despite their slow gait, they can keep going without tiring. Although we all run as fast as we can, Yua is flagging. She begins to fall behind. Don't slow down now, Yua. Right. She forces a smile into her face and struggles to keep up. Mel reaches the broken window and climbs through. What about the glass? We're clear. Be careful of the broken glass. I'm right behind Mel, so I scramble through and then turn around to help the others. Bronco dives in after us, one hand on her katana. Yua stumbles, but finally reaches the window. Then a zombie grabs her from behind and pulls her back. Yua! What should I do? Save Yua, or it's too dangerous. Save Yua! I lunge forward, partly out the window, and catch Yua's hands. Help! I'm here. I wonder what would happen if we picked something else. Without letting go, I get one of my acid projectiles with my free hand and throw it at the zombie that caught her. The acid eats into its flesh and it lets go of her with a cry. Come on, I've got you. I pull Yua into the hospital room and she sags against me. Shorty, I thought... She's nearly hysterical. I wrap my arms around her and rub her back gently. It's okay, you're fine. I was close, but I got her to her just in time to prevent her from being bitten. You're safe now. The words feel like a lie since we're in a hospital swarming with zombies. We're anything but safe, yet I want to reassure her nevertheless. I'll protect you, Yua. I'll always protect you. For a moment, it feels like we've gone back in time. This could be when we were children and I protected her from bullies. I always comforted her and promised to protect her. Yet now it's zombies instead of bullies and the danger is death, and we aren't children anymore either. Oh, Shorty. She presses her face against my shoulder and sniffles. I know you will. Thank you so much. Now, if you'd stayed back at the school... Don't even say it. She pulls back with a huff of breath, indignation visible on her face. But then I'd just be worried about you being here in danger without me. I'm glad I'm here with you, even if it's dangerous. This way I can help keep you safe, too. Okay. I'm still not entirely convinced things are better this way, but at least that restored some of her spirit. I don't regret coming here after you. I could never regret anything that keeps us together. Yua. Are you two finished? We don't have all day. Someone finally said it. Just give me a minute. Just give us a minute. No, she's right. Her brother is in danger after all. We need to keep going so we can find him. Are you going to be okay? I'm better now. Besides, I know I'd feel better if it was someone I know how I'd feel if it was someone She trails off and I wrap my arms around her again. We'll find more survivors. I know the chances of finding our families are really slim. You don't have to pretend for my sake, but if we can even find Mel's brother, I'll be happy. Always thinking of others, aren't you? Don't forget to think about yourself sometimes, too. I do. That's why I'm here with you. She straightens up and I hug her once more before letting go. Stay close to me. I always will. Yua, I promise to see you through this safely, no matter what happens from here. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. Zombies fill the hospital halls too, but Mel doesn't slow down. She sprints to the hospital, taking out any zombie that threatens to block her path. For her sake, I hope he's alive. At last, she stops in front of a door. This is it. This is Eiji's room. She throws open the door. This doesn't feel like dangerous music. Inside the room, Mel has come to a halt. The room is empty. There's no sign of her brother or any other patient. He's under the bed. Oh, and the bed is stained with blood. Is Mel's brother already dead? Did we come all this way for nothing? What can we do now? Find out the next chapter! Well, I really want to know what happens to the brother. I am overall impressed with the story, even if I don't always agree with the choices the characters make, but let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!